Hello. Huskies back again with more Vancouver Canucks GM mode, franchise mode commentary. Last video we finished off the offseason. Free agency wasn't very nice to us, but we built a pretty solid team. These are the lines I'm going to roll with for at least the first half of this third season. I know Max Domi on the second line probably isn't where he should be, same with Berchi, but Verna Shot is better than Berchi's. Really should have picked a team with easier names. And on top of that, Granlund's puck skills are on higher end than Domi's, so I just feel like this first line will produce more than if it was Domi, Johnson, and Berchi. Sebastian Aho, sorry, he's actually went up another overall point since the last video. He's an 86 now. It's tied for the second highest rated on my team. I like our bottom six. I think our third line can score. I think he can also play defense because Aho's defensive skills are amazing for a sniper. Pro is not the greatest, not the worst. Might keep an eye out for another third line center because Perot took a hit in the offseason that I wasn't expecting. I guess turning 30 really hurt. He's basically there for faceoffs, and Bertanen's kind of just the lone man out here. He's got good offensive categories, but he's like a Thomas Holmstrom kind of guy. He's big. He should get to the front of the net, but he doesn't have discipline. He doesn't have defensive. Oh, his defense isn't terrible. He's just in a tough spot. And then this would be my fourth line: Jones, Kruger, Roussel. I'm gonna keep an eye on that to see how they do plus minus wise. And to see if Jones can net us some goals. As for defense, I'm going to roll with these pairings. Make sure Levy gets as much time on the ice as he can. Can't believe he's already an 87 overall. He's not even played in NHL. God damn it, phone. He's already an 87. He's only 20 years old. Tanev also got 2 more points last season. He started as an 85. He's an 87 now. Morrissey's back to where he should be. His morale's still a little low, but I feel like playing he'll be okay. And I put Jordan Subban in the lineup. He's only there for his offense, which is why he is playing second line power play time. Levy's got too good of a shot to not put him out there, and Virtanen same way. I want those two guys on the point. Goaltenders, Luongo and Demko. Luongo might digress during the season, so Demko might get the job. We'll have to wait and see. Scratched are Kempney, Joris, and Borneval. Joris might get back in the lineup, replacing David Jones. We'll wait and see. Or he might even replace... No, he won't replace Perot. Perot is better. As for the AHL, there's one comment that had a good point about Patrick, is he's ready to play in the NHL. He'd be getting third line minutes. And it's recommended that I make a big time, a blockbuster trade to bring in that 90 overall first liner. And I'm on board with that notion of bringing in a top guy, but I'm not going to do it right away. I want to see how this team plays first with the roster that I have set in place. I don't think it's going to hurt Patrick to keep him in the AHL one more season, if it comes to that. He's still only a depth forward role-wise. Sprong's the same. He's 1 year older. He's minor scoring forward is his role. These guys aren't expecting NHL time just yet. So maybe he gets called up in the middle of the season. Maybe I make a trade and there's space for him. But right now, I don't have space for him. Because I don't want to drop any of my top 9 to my fourth line because I feel like it would hurt me too much. With Jakob's, I'm just going to call him Jakob. With Jakob's progression that was not expected considering he kind of didn't show anything. That's kind of made Sebastian Aho expendable. because he's definitely a big two-way forward, and I brought him in to play offense. Now, if his plus minus is great, he might be someone to hold on to, but at the same time, Aho might be the piece, in addition to maybe a high draft pick, that goes the way for a first line player. Like, I looked up a few guys. A couple of guys were, not exactly 90s yet, but they were close. Joel Armia of Winnipeg, he's an 87. He's only 22. He's got good, I think he's got elite potential. So he could be somebody that brought in Godolbin, I think is his name, from San Jose. The guy that ended our season last year. He's 23. He's an 87 overall. He's got rather low trade value, so he might be someone else that'll progress to a 90 to a superstar status. Like I said, this is what I'm going to run with to start. I'm going to keep an eye on Patrick and Sprong throughout the AHL season. If they're really dominating it and I've got somebody who's struggling, I'll make the swap. I'll send somebody down, I'll call them up, and we'll see what's going on. But if the preseason, which I already simmed, is any indication of how our season is going to be with this roster, I don't really mind because we went 5-0-1. I mean, 3-1. We lost in a shootout. That was our only loss in the preseason. So, and I'm actually going to do something special for this first game. Because this is an owner goal to win our home opener, and we've got the Washington Capitals in, Jakob's former team, he takes the opening face-off. Let's see if we can get the season off right. Alright, 1-1. Stetcher. David Jones, already paying off. Game 1, he's got a goal. Here we go. Period number 2. Alright. Not a whole lot of offense yet. We're still kind of feeling each other out. Oh, penalty kill. There we go. Good kill. Oh, Burkowski. Man, Washington is outplaying us bad. 30-18 on home ice. We just did not show up for our home opener. Come on, boys. You gonna let the fourth line sensation David Jones take this? Only goal of the night? Alright. Well, we lost the home opener. That's the only game I'm gonna show like a full sim of, just because it was an owner goal requirement. We obviously say we didn't do it. And I just think it's a fun little thing to include. I'm gonna go ahead and sim to. I'll sim to December 31st and see where we're at. But hey, I like it. David Jones already on the board. That's about as much as you can ask for. Alright, well, we didn't lose at all in the preseason. We've already lost twice. So I'm a little not upset, but disappointed. Ooh, excuse me. Bad. Alright. Oh, I was going to actually do scouting. Good year for rookies. Yeah, so the next time that scout thing comes up, I'm actually going to set my scouts to scout the Canadian Hockey Leagues. Because for whatever reason, we didn't last season. Toronto Maple Leafs are offering me a second-round pick for Matthew Perreault and a third, huh? I currently don't have a second-round pick because I traded it to get. Oh, I don't remember. That's an interesting offer. If this was maybe a month or two down the road, I would probably make this deal. I'll keep that in mind. I'll go back to that if needed. But I don't want to make that trade just yet. Because I've got Josh Joris who can fill in as that fourth line center. And move Kruger up to the third line, but I don't think I want Kruger on the third line. I think Kruger is destined to stay on the fourth line. Alright, boys. Come on now. There we go. I mean, we're getting points, but we should be winning these games. I'm also curious to see how long Luongo stays relevant. Alright, 4-0 to Carolina. That's not good. With Luongo being 39 years old, I feel like he's going to really hit the wall hard at some point this season. Because EA has a way of just, when players get on the older side, once they hit a certain point in the season, they just drop. Or a certain season in general, they just drop. I know last year's game, it was Keith Yandel. If you kept Keith Yandel past the first year, he plummeted. It was ridiculous. He goes from an 88 overall to an 81 in one offseason. It was nuts. I haven't seen that too much with this game. There's been a couple guys. Usually it's It's the players that stay as free agents, they take the biggest hits, which makes sense because they're not playing hockey. So in hindsight, they should, not be progressing, and they should be digressing for not playing. All right, David Jones, please. You're the one guy I saw score a goal. You can't get hurt. All right, well, Josh. Yeah, I'll put Josh Doris in. That's fine. I didn't have David Jones anywhere but that fourth line spot. Oh, now Marcus Kruger's hurt too? Oh, but he's not hurt enough to miss games. I like it. Tough guy. Alright, back-to-back wins. We get 3 in a row. David Jones is available to play. Nice. Come on, get me down there. David Jones is a right wing. Alright, so all the overalls are still the same. I'm not going to look at stats until I finish the sim period that I'm on. And I still haven't done the scouting. Oh, we lost to the Flyers. I keep forgetting to check the scouting every time it comes up. I'm just so hardwired to hit the A button. Alright, beat the Stars 3-0. I like it. Alright, edit scouting trip. Let's actually scout these Canadian leagues. 0 times scouted already? Come on, man. Forwards, 6 weeks. Confirm. There we go. I am glad that doesn't stop the sim, and that screen is rather quick loading. Because some of these screens... Oh, big game against Anaheim. Oh, we lost. Edmonton? Yeah, there we go. So we're staying pretty much 500, which I think is... I think this team's better than a 500 team, personally. But at the same time, maybe not having that superstar big name is hurting us. Our AHL team, at 12-3-4, they're rolling. 13-3-4. Sprung and Patrick better be tearing it up because I don't know if they're gonna make it to the end of the season on that AHL team. We might see the call-ups here pretty soon if people's point totals aren't doing the greatest. We're scoring goals though. I mean, so I'd assume our guys are gonna have points. Look at that, 6-3, 7-1, 4-1. I mean, there's some other ones in there. I'm not gonna 5-1. 4-1. I mean, that's a great stretch right there. 4 wins. 7-1. Oh, 3-2 loss to the shootout loss to the Predators. I mean, but there was 5 straight wins, and we only gave up 7 goals in 5 games. That's rather impressive. Open. Are we going to lose 3 in a row? Sharks are 23. We shut out the 23, 6, and 7 Sharks. Nice. All right, so I think we're at the portion where I get to go look at stats. A 5-1. So back to we end the sim period with back-to-back wins over the Sharks and the Ducks. 2 very good teams right now. Sharks are 23-7-7. Anaheim's 20-14-2. What about these wins up here? 19-10-5, 16-13-7. 21-12-4. I mean, we're beating the good teams. That's encouraging. So we're at December 31st. We're 36 games in. We're currently in a playoff spot. We're the wild card, but we're only 4 points behind the Coyotes. And we're tied with the Ducks. So, I mean, that little stretch right there definitely helped. Mikael Granlund leading the team in points with 27. 27 in 36 games. Got 10 goals. Tyler Johnson's got 12. Brandon's got 24 points. Sebastian Aho's got 13 goals on the third line. I tell you what, man. Aho is kind of outplaying Mr. Verna here. Or Jakob, sorry. 22 points out of Matthew Perreault, third liner. Domi's only got 24 points. I shouldn't say only. These guys are all, from first line to third line, there's no point differences. Which, at the same time, is kind of disheartening because, while they're first line players, they're paid like first line players. They should be putting up near point per game numbers. I mean, the plus minus on that first line of Granlund, Johnson, and Jakob, they're all plus 10s. Like, I don't, and same goes for the third line. Third line, they're all plus 10. Well, Virtanen's a plus 4. How'd that happen? Oh, it's because he probably has penalty minutes. But that second line's an even 0. I might need to shake up that second line. I don't know. What do we got? What's our defense looking like? Ulevy's got 10 points. Subban's got 11. He's got 5 goals. Morrissey's got 14 points. Hutton's got 12, two-way defender. Tanev's got 1. Motherfucker has 1 point. It's okay. Tramkin and Subban are a plus 19 and a plus 14. Third pairing. Doing that well. Look at my goalies. Alright, Demko's 3-2-1 with a 132. That's rather impressive. Does he have like 2 shutouts or something? He's got 2 shutouts. He has 2 shutouts in 9 games. Well, 2 shutouts in 7 victories. Or in 6 games. 6 decisions. I don't even mind Luongo's stats. 16, 12, and 1 with a 254. Save percentage is 917. He's got 2 assists. He's got more points than Chris Tanev. Alright, yeah, my goaltending's not bad, and I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Demko. We might get that swap here sooner than I thought. Is he still a backup? Yeah. Alright, so now what I really want to look at is my HL. That's what I want to see. Daniel Sprong, 31 points. Nolan Patrick, 30 points. Tyler Benson only got 14. I don't know if I like that. You got these 2 guys tearing it up, and then you got him. I might need to change who's playing with them. I might put Gounce up there. Gounce. I want to say it's Gounce. Still, 31 and 30 points. Sprong scoring goals. Patrick's an 82 now. Sprong's still an 81. That's good though. I like that. What do we got for power play goals? They both have 3. That's what I wanted to look at. Who's got all my power play goals on the NHL? Tyler Johnson has 5 of them. Jordan Subban with 3 of them. That's what he's there for. Saving for Tannen. So that's working out for us. Got the best shooting percentage, I'm curious. Sebastian Aho, 22%. 13 goals on 57 shots, followed by Antoine Roussel and Marcus Kruger. Because they don't shoot the fucking puck. Antoine Roussel's got 9 goals. David Jones has 2. But hey, he got 1 in the first game of the year. He's a plus 3. I'm not gonna give him any grief. He's doing alright. Man, that I don't even want to break up that third line just because Aho is playing so well with them. I might move my Aho up and I might give Aho first line minutes since he's scoring goals and put Jakob down to the third. I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to see what my penalty kill percentage is. Alright, power play 17, just about average with everybody. Penalty kill it's 80? Really? 80. We suck at home, goddamn. Good on the road though. 80. We've only taken 91 penalties. Giving up 18 power play goals though. That's not, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I mean, we're fucking way better than the Calgary Flames are. They take penalties and they can't kill them. Oh, alright, that might be something to change. I'm gonna go ahead and sim another month. I want to get a better understanding of what to do with this team. I can never seem to get the penalty kill right. In any of the franchises I do, I always seem to fuck up the penalty kill somehow. And I think I've got decent penalty kill players. Maybe I just have to change who's playing the penalty kill. Alright, back-to-back losses. Nice. Comment on how we're doing good in the stretch and we lose 3 in a row. Awesome. Love it. 4 in a row. Show me 5 in a row. Tyler Johnson, hurt with an injured back. Fuck. He's only out a couple days. If he was out long term, that would have been the call up right there. 100%. That would have been the Is still Josh Shorts in the lineup? No, right? No. That would have absolutely been Nolan Patrick's call-up. Hey, we beat the Hawks. Yeah, if I ever have a big name go out for like a month or two, I'm calling one of those two guys up. I'm not even going to bother wasting first line minutes on somebody who doesn't deserve to be there. I'll give them their shot. Oh, I need to do my arena shit before people stop coming. Team store happiness, yeah. I gotta fix this. Ooh, fuck it, it's 7. I really neglect this stuff. Repair. I don't know if I have the money to repair all this. Repair. Oh, it's gonna be close. I'm sure I still have a ton of funds left over that I haven't. Yeah. I probably do. Fucking bathrooms, man. Operations budget. Arena operations. Oh, I got a ton of money. Put that all into arena operations. Say budget. And then we'll upgrade the executive suites. Repair. Alright, we're good. Go ahead and finish the last month of the sim. Or the last couple weeks here. Definitely had kind of a fall from grace there. We win 5 in a row. 7 out of 8. We've only won 2 games in the month of January so far. Granted, we've got 3 shootout losses, but still. 6-1, nice. Nice, back-to-back wins against the Penguins and the Rangers. That's good. We go 3 in a row against the Devils. There we go, 4-1, 4-0. We get on these runs, man. We're a very streaky team. 24, 17, and 7. It's not a terrible record. Derek Brassard for Bo Horvat and a second and a third. He's got 1 year left on a $5 million deal. Horvat's got 1 year left on a $3.75 million deal. Why are they offering me this? Oh, we're hopeful now. He's an 87 overall. 31 years old. That's tough. He's only got 32 points. -3. I mean, he's probably playing with trash players. Man, Bo Horvat. What's Horvat's stats look like? He's got 21 points. He's also only 23. I'm trading a lot to get 2 better overall points. Is Brassard a two-way forward? He's a playmaker. You know what? I'm gonna put that on the back burner. Let me know your opinions in the comments on if I should go back to this deal. Personally, I don't think I should, because I feel like I'm giving up too much and not getting enough to really qualify that. All right, so there we go again. We win 4 in a row, and then we lose to the Wild. Granted, the Wild are doing rather well. It's a shame I couldn't do that well with the Wild. I guess I just didn't play my job right. All right, so we're at the 50-game mark. Currently still playoff team. I don't know how. What is the Central? Granlund's got 36 points in 50 games. Oh boy. All right, so we have the playoff spot at 57 points. Where's the Central? Oh, 1 point behind. Okay, so I mean, close. Let's see if our power play is any better. It's actually gotten worse. Penalty kills actually gotten worse. All right. Home record still sucks. Great on the road. Terrible at home. Sounds like we need to move the Vancouver Canucks. I'm not going to do that. Granlund's an 87 overall now. 36 points in 50 games. 35, 34, 33, 32, 32, 31, 30. Sebastian Aho, man, he's got 17 goals. I don't know if that's just the benefit of playing against teams' lower lines, but he's doing a hell of a... I mean, Jakob got it going there. Roussel and Virtanen both had 10 goals. David Jones has 4. I mean, so he might end with 10. Still, I've got 10 out of a 4th line guy. Kruger's got 9. Like, I'm getting goal scoring. We have balanced goal scoring. I just feel like we're not keeping the puck out of the net. Or we're scoring too much in games we don't need it. Subban's got 6. Ulevy's got 14 points. Tanev still with 1. I guess that's... I don't think I have Tanev at any power play time. So the first line is still plus 10. Well, plus 13, plus 12. Why does Matthew Perreault have 33 points? He's a third line center. I mean, he's piggybacking off of Sebastian. That's a definite. But for Tannen's not. There's still a crazy plus. That second line, though, plus 1, and plus 2. Not so sure I'm a fan of that. Good plus minuses across the board defensively. Subban's got 3 power play goals still, so I mean... Goalies, what do we got going here? Demko, 5-2-1 with a 125. I think I gotta go to Demko. He's given up 12 goals in 11 games. He's got a .953 save percentage. He's got 3 shutouts. I think I'm gonna give Demko the rest of the year. I think he's my goalie. Go ahead and look at our pride and joy down there in the AHL. 39 points in 43, 36 and 43. Benson, you got to come off that line. Your offensive awareness isn't good enough. Your shot's amazing, but it's just not. He needs somebody. They need somebody better. Do I have anybody with good offensive awareness? It's not. Go back to Sweat. Really don't want to play a center on the wing, but yeah, I think I'll go with Gallants instead. Move Gallants to the first line. Is this goalie getting any playing time? Is this all Condon? No, he's doing alright. Condon's lighting it up. Because he's not an AHL goalie. I guess he is. Alright, and one thing I haven't looked at yet is how the rest of the NHL is doing. Tavares, 58 points. Tarasenko. Panarin, 53. Goddamn. Christ. Louis Eriksson, motherfucker. He's got 49 points. Bite me in the ass. Ekman Larson has 52. Yeah, this is the kid I was talking about from the Sharks. He's an 88 now. Got 46 points. I think he's the guy I'm going to try to get. I know he's another sniper. But that 94 offensive awareness, I feel like no matter who I put him with, like if I have a first line that's... I don't fuck all who's on the left wing, but if it's Patrick and this kid, I think that's a move we attempt to make in the next video. Good Olbin. Good Abin. I feel like he's the superstar that the team needs. The team needs something. I need to mess with the lines, I guess. Something ain't clicking. But let's look at the lines. Let's see who's progressing, who hasn't. Real quick, and then I'll end the video. Alright, so Demko's up 1. He's got some good progression there. Luongo's losing, not a lot, but he's losing enough. Tramkin, you're gaining shot. And then David Jones, are you losing? Yeah, you're losing stuff. Ooh, your shot's getting worse. Tell you what, David Jones might have been a year too late on this team. We'll see though. Sebastian's probably got a bunch of morale boosts, yeah. Defensive awareness. Or how about the AHL? Cody McLeod kid. Or Ryan McLeod. Cody McLeod's already in the NHL. Nolan Patrick. Buck skills are getting better. shot's getting better. His skating's getting good. That's nice. His skating was already good, but Sprong, 81. Already knew that. Alright, so yeah, I think some shakeups are in order. I kind of want to swap Sebastian and Jakob and see if the goal scoring continues for Jakob and it decreases for Sebastian. Either that or I move Berchi down and move Virtanen up. I might do that now. I think this is what I'm going to do. Oh, but then that puts 2 snipers on a line and I don't know. I don't want that. I don't think I'm giving Virtanen a chance to really do anything though. I feel like he needs to be a second line guy. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. Like I said, that I'll show you the trade value for the Sharks guy. Hopefully he's still low. I looked at it before the season started, so I'm assuming it's through the roof now. It's gonna take a lot to get him. I'm assuming I'll have to trade a first round pick to get him. Yeah, he's up here now. He was down near where Justin Braun is. He was down in this trade value range. These two, or just Braun's. Now he's up here. I want this kid, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get him. Not for what they want. I'll say that. How good's my draft pick? Draft pick's not bad, but they don't want it. I shouldn't be doing this in this video. I should be doing this next video. I'll tell you what, man, that's close. Give me your inputs on trading Virtanen for this Goldolbin kid in the comments. Disregard that Brassard trade. I'm not making that trade. But as always, like if you enjoyed the video. Sorry they're getting a little longer than I anticipate. I really want to keep them to 20 minutes, but I get kind of carried away. I really enjoy playing this, so it's kind of... I'm struggling to stop myself. But yeah, just give me feedback on that possible trade for the San Jose kid, and if I should move Virtanen. Virtanen isn't producing, and I feel like he's the odd man out. Aho, his point production is great. Jakobs could be better, but he's keeping pace, so I'm not ready to throw in the hat just yet, but I do want to trade for that Sharks kid. So like I said, comment your opinions, and always thanks for watching, and I think I'll have the next one out tomorrow. I should. So keep an eye out for it.